Hey everyone, and welcome back to Money $3, the channel dedicated to making economics as exciting as a close finish race, because sometimes it really is. Today we're diving headfirst into the global GDP pool. No floaties allowed. We're talking about the big leagues, the heavy hitters, the top 21 economies of 2024 based on nominal GDP. Welcome to our detailed analysis of the world's largest economies in 2024 by nominal GDP. You might be thinking, nominal what? Don't worry, we'll break it down. We're using the latest IMF data, which is like the economic report card for the world. Buckle up, because we're about to explore the top 21 global economies and their economic standings. This isn't just about numbers on a chart. It's about understanding the forces shaping our world today. All right, let's address the elephant, or rather the eagle in the room, the United States. No surprise here, the US still claims the top spot. But hold on, it's not just about being number one. It's about understanding the how and the how much. We're talking about over 26.5% of the entire world's GDP generated by one country. Think about that for a second. That's like the US economy single-handedly baking more than a quarter of the world's economic pie. Now you might be wondering, what's fueling this economic powerhouse? Is it their love for extra-large fries? Maybe, maybe not. The US economy is incredibly diverse, from tech giants in Silicon Valley to sprawling agricultural lands, and from Wall Street finance to Hollywood entertainment. It's a complex system, constantly evolving, and its sheer size makes it a major player on the global stage. But remember, size isn't everything. The US also faces challenges like income inequality and government debt, which we can't ignore. So while they're sitting pretty at the top for now, staying there requires adaptation and a keen eye on the future. Coming in hot on the heels of the United States is China. Now, when we say hot, we mean it. China's economic growth over the past few decades has been nothing short of remarkable. Remember that economic pie we were talking about? China's slice is getting bigger fast. They're currently sitting at nearly 63% of the U.S. quote, S GDP, and they show no signs of slowing down. So, what's the secret sauce behind China's economic surge? Well, it's a potent mix of factors. Think massive industrialization, a burgeoning middle class with spending power, and a government that's heavily invested in technological advancement. From manufacturing to artificial intelligence, China's making its mark. However, China also faces its own set of hurdles. There are concerns about environmental sustainability, income disparities, and navigating international trade relationships. Will the dragon soar even higher, or will it encounter turbulence along the way? That's the billion-yuan question. Coming in at number 3, we have Japan. And let me tell you folks, Japan is like that seasoned veteran in the economic arena. They've seen it all. Booms, busts, and everything in between. But through it all, they've maintained their position as a major player in the global economy. Now, you can't talk about Japan without mentioning their prowess in technology. From cars and electronics to robotics, they're known for their innovation and precision. And hey, let's not forget about their cultural influence. Anime, manga, video games. Japan's soft power is a force to be reckoned with. But Japan, like many developed nations, faces challenges like an aging population and sluggish economic growth in recent years. However, they're known for their resilience and adaptability. So don't count Japan out just yet. They're constantly reinventing themselves. And that's what makes them a true economic powerhouse. Zooming over to Europe, we find Germany firmly planted in the 4th spot. Germany is often referred to as the economic engine of Europe, and for good reason. They're known for their robust manufacturing sector, particularly in automobiles, machinery, and chemicals. Think of them as the reliable, high-quality car you can always depend on. But Germany's economic strength isn't just about factories churning out goods. They also boast a highly skilled workforce, a strong social safety net, and a commitment to renewable energy. They're basically the model student of the European Union. However, even Germany faces challenges, such as navigating the complexities of the Eurozone and adapting to a rapidly changing global economy. But with their history of innovation and economic prowess, it's safe to say that Germany will continue to be a driving force in the global market. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to talk about India, the economic juggernaut that's rapidly climbing the ranks. India is now the fifth largest economy, surpassing both the UK and France, a testament to their incredible growth. With a massive population and a rapidly expanding middle class, India's domestic market is a force to be reckoned with. Add to that a burgeoning tech sector and a young, ambitious workforce, and you've got a recipe for economic success. Of course, India faces its own unique set of challenges, such as poverty, inequality, and infrastructure development, but the sheer scale of their potential is undeniable. India is on a trajectory to become one of the world's most dominant economic forces in the coming decades. The United Kingdom, a nation steeped in history and economic significance. While they've slipped to sixth place in the GDP rankings, they remain a major player on the global stage. The UK has long been a centre for finance, trade and innovation. From the City of London's financial hub to the cutting-edge research coming out of their universities, their influence is undeniable. However, the UK is currently navigating uncharted waters, particularly in the wake of Brexit. The long-term economic impacts of leaving the European Union are still unfolding, and it's a topic of much debate and speculation. Will they weather the storm and emerge stronger, or will they face choppy seas ahead? Only time will tell. Coming in at number 7 is France, a country renowned for its art de vivre, its culinary delights, and yes, its economic prowess. France boasts a diverse economy with strengths in luxury goods, tourism, aerospace, and automotive manufacturing. They've also made significant investments in renewable energy and technology, proving that they're not just about croissants and couture, although those are pretty great too. France, like many European nations, faces challenges related to globalization, automation, and maintaining its social safety net. However, their commitment to innovation, combined with their rich cultural heritage, positions them well for the future. Heading south, we arrive in Brazil, the largest economy in South America and a significant player in the global market. Brazil is blessed with abundant natural resources, from vast rainforests to fertile agricultural lands. They're major exporters of commodities like soybeans, iron ore and oil, but Brazil is more than just raw materials. They have a growing industrial sector, a vibrant consumer market and a burgeoning tech scene. However, Brazil also grapples with issues like income inequality, political instability and deforestation. Overcoming these challenges will be crucial for Brazil to fully realize its economic potential. And next up we have Italy, a country synonymous with style, design and, of course, delicious food. Italy's economy is characterized by a strong manufacturing sector, particularly in fashion, automobiles and luxury goods. They're known for their craftsmanship, their attention to detail and their ability to turn everyday objects into works of art. However, Italy also faces challenges such as a sluggish economy, high unemployment, and a large public debt. But with their entrepreneurial spirit and their knack for innovation, Italy is well positioned to overcome these hurdles. Rounding out the top 10 is Canada, often referred to as America's friendly neighbor to the north. But don't let their politeness fool you. Canada boasts a robust and diversified economy. They're rich in natural resources, have a highly educated workforce, and are a major player in international trade. Plus, their healthcare system is the envy of many. Canada, however, is not without its challenges. They're heavily reliant on trade with the United States, which can make them vulnerable to economic fluctuations. But with their stable political system, their commitment to social welfare, and their embrace of diversity, Canada is well positioned for continued economic success. Coming in at number 11 is Russia, a country that often finds itself at the center of global attention. Russia possesses vast reserves of natural resources, including oil, natural gas, and minerals, making them a key player in the global energy market. They also have a strong military-industrial complex and are making strides in technology and innovation. However, Russia faces significant challenges, including economic sanctions, political instability, and a heavy reliance on commodity exports. Navigating these complexities will be crucial for Russia to achieve sustainable economic growth. Next up is South Korea, a nation that has undergone a remarkable economic transformation in recent decades. From a war-torn country to a global technological powerhouse, South Korea's story is one of resilience and innovation. They're home to some of the world's largest electronics companies and are leading the way in fields like telecommunications, semiconductors, and shipbuilding. South Korea, however, faces challenges like an aging population, rising income inequality, and intense competition in the tech sector. Maintaining their economic momentum will require continued investment in education, research and development, and social welfare. Chapter 13, Australia riding the commodities wave. Heading down under, we find Australia, a country known for its stunning natural beauty, its laid-back lifestyle, and its strong economy. Australia is a major exporter of natural resources, including iron ore, coal, and natural gas. They also have a thriving services sector and are a popular destination for tourism and education. However, Australia faces challenges like its heavy reliance on commodity exports, its vulnerability to climate change, and its relationship with a rising China. Diversifying its economy and addressing these challenges will be essential for Australia's long-term prosperity. Chapter 14, Spain finding its footing. Coming in at number 14 is Spain, a country with a rich history, a vibrant culture, and a diverse economy. Spain is a major tourist destination, renowned for its beaches, its cuisine, and its art. They also have a strong manufacturing sector, particularly in automobiles, textiles, and food processing. However, Spain has faced economic challenges in recent years, including high unemployment, a large public debt, and political instability. Addressing these issues and implementing structural reforms will be crucial for Spain to regain its economic footing. Chapter 15, Mexico, a North American manufacturing hub. Next up is Mexico, a country with a rich history, a vibrant culture, and a rapidly developing economy. Mexico has emerged as a major manufacturing hub, particularly in the automotive, aerospace, and electronics industries. Their proximity to the United States, coupled with lower labor costs, has made them an attractive destination for foreign investment. However, Mexico faces challenges like poverty, inequality, corruption, and security concerns. Addressing these issues will be essential for Mexico to achieve sustainable and inclusive economic growth. Heading to Southeast Asia, we arrive in Indonesia, a sprawling archipelago nation with immense economic potential. Indonesia is rich in natural resources, including palm oil, coal, and nickel. They also have a large and growing consumer market, making them an attractive destination for foreign investment. However, Indonesia faces challenges like poverty, inequality, infrastructure, bottlenecks, and corruption. Overcoming these obstacles will be crucial for Indonesia to fully realize its economic potential. Coming in at number 17 is Turkey, a country strategically located at the crossroads of Europe and Asia. Turkey has a diverse economy with strengths in manufacturing, agriculture, and tourism. They're a major exporter of textiles, automobiles, and food products. However, Turkey faces challenges like high inflation, political instability, and its relationship with the European Union. Addressing these issues and implementing structural reforms will be crucial for Turkey to achieve its economic aspirations. Don't let their size fool you. The Netherlands is an economic powerhouse, securing the 18th spot on our list. This small nation has a long history of trade and innovation, and they are known for their expertise in areas like agriculture, logistics, and finance. The Netherlands is also a leader in sustainable development and has a highly skilled workforce. Despite their economic strengths, the Netherlands faces challenges like income inequality, housing affordability, and the impacts of climate change. Adapting to these challenges will be key for the Netherlands to maintain its economic competitiveness. Coming in at number 19 is Saudi Arabia, a country synonymous with oil wealth and geopolitical influence. As the world's largest oil exporter, Saudi Arabia plays a pivotal role in the global energy market. They're also investing heavily in diversifying their economy, with a focus on sectors like tourism, technology, and renewable energy. However, Saudi Arabia faces challenges like its heavy reliance on oil revenue, human rights concerns, and regional instability. Navigating these challenges will be crucial for Saudi Arabia to secure its economic future. Rounding out the top 20 is Switzerland, a country known for its stunning scenery, its precision watches, and its rock-solid economy. Switzerland has a long history of neutrality and political stability, making it a safe haven for investors. They're also home to a highly skilled workforce and are leaders in industries like pharmaceuticals, finance, and luxury goods. Switzerland, however, faces challenges like its high cost of living, its reliance on exports, and its relationship with the European Union. And finally, we arrive at the last chapter where we take a step back and look at the bigger picture. We've journeyed across continents, explored diverse economies, and witnessed the incredible scale of the global market. The top 21 economies on our list represent a diverse mix of nations, each with its own unique strengths, challenges, and contributions to the global economy. From the United States and China, the two economic giants vying for supremacy, to smaller but highly competitive nations like Switzerland and the Netherlands, the global GDP race is a fascinating and ever-evolving story. Well, that was quite a journey, wasn't it? We've traversed the globe, from towering skyscrapers to bustling factories, getting a glimpse into the intricate workings of the world's top economies. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of the world's largest economies in 2024. Remember, these rankings are just a snapshot in time. The global economy is a dynamic, ever-changing landscape, and the race for economic dominance is far from over. Stay tuned for more insightful analyses and updates on global economic trends. Because here at Money $3, we believe that understanding economics is key to understanding the world around us. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep those economic wheels turning.